Just like to comment on the Southern Baptist huge sex scandal that's been reported by the Christian Post and Christianity Today recently. If you haven't heard about it, it's no surprise. If it doesn't involve the Catholic Church, the major news organizations aren't interested. So basically, there's been 380 allegations against Southern Baptist leaders of sexual child abuse. There's been over 200 convictions out of that, pretty high percentage. And out of them, there's still 100 of these guys still in jail. Okay, and this is over a 20-year period from 1998. Now compare that to the problems we have in the Catholic Church, which I've commented on in past videos. We had 10,000 allegations in 50 years. But according to Psychology Today, who did an in-depth study and investigation of this problem within the Catholic Church, most of those took place before 1980. In fact, in 2018, there wasn't any allegations, I believe. 2019, there hasn't been any allegations yet. So, although there were some sick, evil, wicked people that snuck into the Catholic Church has really kind of tamped down on it. And next week there's a big meeting at the Vatican about this subject. So we're taking it serious. We still got our problems, and we still have some evil priests. Jesus said the wheat and the weeds will be together till the end, till he separates them, in his church. So, and we see it in our Southern Baptist churches. I'm not here to condemn the Southern Baptists. I just want to comment on it because if you're only watching CNN and reading the New York Times, you wouldn't hear about it. All you hear about is how evil the Catholic Church is, which is kind of a backhanded compliment because these people know, whether consciously or subconsciously, the Catholic Church is the church that Jesus Christ established. I mean, historically, there's no argument with that fact. The only argument Protestants that are educated have is, did it stray from the teachings? And I have many videos to prove that it didn't. But Southern Baptists, the Baptists were started in Holland in the 1600s by a guy named John Smith. And in America, the Southern Baptists started in 1845. They split with the Baptists over slavery. You see, the Southern Baptists wanted slavery. So imagine this, the largest Protestant denomination, 16 million members, started. Their foundation was because they wanted slaves. Not something to be proud of if you're a Southern Baptist. Although they renounced it in 1995, it took a long time because they were against civil rights in the 60s. They've been on the wrong side of this race issue for more than they've, most of their life, okay, as a denomination. And as far as this abuse, again, if you've watched some of my videos on the sexual abuse in the Catholic Church, I quote Baz Tchitivin, Billy Graham's grandson, and a devout evangelical Christian who happens to be a lawyer and who investigates sexual abuse in Protestant churches. According to him and his statistics and his investigation, they have a much larger problem in the Protestant church than the Catholic Church. And I mean, if you just look at the statistics, 380 allegations amongst a denomination with 16 million members versus 10,000, which is a huge number. It's sickening. But we have 1.2 billion members. So I went online and did a calculator, Google calculator on percentage, because I couldn't figure that one out. And it's way more. It's like at least 10 times. I couldn't even figure out the numbers, but if you want to go ahead and do it, you see it. But it's at least 10 times worse, percentage-wise, in the Southern Baptist Church than the Catholic Church. But like I said, you don't hear about it much because the world isn't afraid of Southern Baptist Church. They're afraid of the church that Jesus Christ established, the Catholic Church. That's why every movie about the devil, they don't call a Baptist minister to deal with Satan. They call a Catholic priest. Because you see, the Catholic priests were given authority by Jesus Christ. We have an unbroken chain all the way down to St. Peter, who was given that authority by Jesus Christ himself. We're the only church that could say that. We're the only church that could prove that. Now, I'm not bashing my Southern Baptist brothers. I know many ministers, just like there's many priests that are good. In fact, according to Psychology Today, they say it was only between 2 and 4% of the priests that were abusers. And I would imagine the percent ain't much higher, but I'm sure it's higher in the Southern Baptist Church. So, just a little bit of news. If someone wants to tell you your Catholic Church is full of pedophile priests, say, well, you know, unfortunately, sick people get into every denomination. But the Southern Baptists got it worse. And the public schools, if you watch my videos, have it way worse than all of us. Because they had over 200,000 allegations in that same time period as the Southern Baptists had those 380 allegations. So 200,000, 380, big difference. So just a little comment on the Southern Baptists and their sexual abuse problem. Pray for your Southern Baptist brothers. They love the Lord, most of them. Most of the pastors love the Lord. And we'll pray, and hopefully they get this problem under control. God bless.